A couple of years ago, I started watching these bullet journal videos. And a lot of them, they were just really pretty and creative. Well, I thought I should do that because I'm not really an artist, but I do like to do a lot of creative stuff. And I thought it would also be helpful because I'm just a really chaotic, disorganized mess. So I thought maybe bullet journaling would help me get my life in order. It didn't exactly happen like that, but I decided to get a bullet journal, and I got this in December of 2018 so I could plan for January. This came from Archer and Olive because in one of the videos I was watching, she said that this was good for watercolor. And I really like doing watercolor, so I wanted to do watercolor in for some of the months. So this is that's the first page. This is what I did for January. I had this blue and purple paisley theme. I just thought the colors were good for winter. The paisley was done with like Crayola markers. I think I may have attempted to use watercolor for some of them, and like I did this blue background. I attempted to use watercolor pencil. Well, I did use a watercolor pencil, and it didn't come out the way I hoped. You can still see the streaks from when I colored it in. And that's my fault because when I was looking for watercolor pencils, instead of buying a decent quality, I got the one that came 72 in a pack for $20 or maybe $24. I was like, look, I'm getting more colors, but it was just not good. So like, don't cheap out on watercolor pencils, because I just really hate how this looked. Like, it made it worse. Some of them are like really messy and like it kind of spread in a way I didn't want it to. I like this one the best. I think this one came out the best and the most neat. I just drew the patterns in pencil, erased it, and then colored over it. And I think this one was with watercolor though, and that was with marker. And I wrote the month of January. I did this with a Posca pen. Overall, I liked how it turned out, but there's a lot of things I would have done differently. Okay. This is like a calendar, and this was kind of like a habit tracker. I was supposed to outline it with the liner like I did this, but I guess I just never got to it, except for with this one I did. So I had walked 2 kilometers, no soda, practice Portuguese, wake up before noon, crochet and knit. Some of them were more successful than others. Like I woke up before noon on most days. And I managed to go a lot of days without drinking soda. I didn't do as much walking or crocheting, and I didn't practice Portuguese once. Okay. Didn't really have anything planned for this week, but this is the first week of the year, so not really a lot to do. Okay. The rest of them basically look like this. And now on to February. I chose like reds and pinks and purples, because, you know, Valentine's Day is in February. And again, I used a Posca pen to write February. And for these little white dashes, but I used Prismacolor coloring pencils for this. And I think I used to like blend it out. No, I don't think I really blended this one out. I think I might have forgot to blend this part out. I used baby oil and a Q-tip to help blend it out. Okay. I used Crayola marker for this calendar. These were like my goals for the month. Work 7 days. The work I do, there's just not a lot of work in the winter because I work in film and everything's on hiatus. So I just usually have a lot of free time in January and February, but next year might be different. And just things I needed to do. These were my goals for February. I gave up on the idea of practicing Portuguese. This month was probably less successful. I don't think I would so much drink soda. All of these days are just never left the house, so much as I just stopped spending time working on this journal, because this makes me look like someone who sleeps all day, drinks soda every day, and never leaves the house. And that's accurate, but it's not this bad. Well, it wasn't this bad back then. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of gave up. But I did start working on March. For March, I wanted like a kind of like, you know, those really pretty geometric patterns you see in mosques. That was the idea, and this is like a sketch for it, an unfinished sketch, really. I like how I wrote out. I like the font I chose to use for March. I think what I would have done differently is maybe make it lower and more centered. But yeah, this is where it ends. March is pilot season, so I just got more work. I was just working more and had less free time, and honestly, I just lost interest. I probably could have made time for this, but I didn't feel like doing it anymore, so I stopped. It's 2 months of my 2019 bullet journal. So yeah, it's kind of, haven't really been using it for much lately, but I think I was using it when I took a costume construction class, and we had like this tote bag project, and these were just like my ideas for this project that I never got to do because I ended up dropping the class. But yeah, that's it. Well, I'm probably not gonna get back into bullet journaling, but I'm just trying to figure out, because this is it's a very nice journal, very good quality, and it's a shame that it's going to waste. So I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna use this for. I don't know, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. That's it.